This might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, take any team or game for granted.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Gordon out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the... Morant against Gordon. Tries the spin move. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Jackson against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Over in the corner, Williams lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
On the wing, Williams. Jokic defending. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Denver the rebound. Another shot. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Murray for 3. It's rebound.
With all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Jackson, that's good.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now here's Gordon following the miss by John Morant. And a wide open look for Porter. They grabbed their own miss. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Clark. Porter with the steal. Jokic inside. He's against Clark. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Here's Gordon. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williams kicks to Morant. A 3. Drills it from outside.
As John gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Gordon. He has yet to score. In the corner, Murray with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. John Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Edie's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Vince Williams. Morant against Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Edie. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Morant against Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Morant against Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is.
He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Pass to Jokic. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Pickett. Jokic on top. 8 points for him. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Morant looking around. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. Pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. 12 points for him.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Westbrook against Morant. Here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Jokic draws the double. Offline with his 3. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Aiden Watson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Strawther in at the small forward.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
In the corner, Murray with it. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail. Outside Westbrook. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. In the corner, Murray with it. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Inside. Westbrook pulls it in. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Murray left side. This is the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pulls up on the wing. And Watson slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand. Jam. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Jordan. Jordan with the screen on Bane. And here is Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Jordan's shot is off. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it again. Here's Strother. Jordan a screen on Bane. Strother. They shoot again. And they double up Jordan. Outside for Murray. Watson for 3. That shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. A crossover. Westbrook with the block.
What a denial. Westbrook getting there with superb timing.
Here's Murray. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jordan dishes to Murray. RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available. There's a nice continuity to their offense when Bane's hitting shots from all over the court.
Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside for Murray. Watson the screen. Stolen by Jackson. Pippen outside. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Now here's Pippen. He's covered by Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up with a stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jordan. Michael Porter comes in for Peyton Watson. Christian Brown's checked in for Murray. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Russell Westbrook. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Here's Strother, guarded by Bane. Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Heaney, and he dunks it down.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
Jokic a screen. The drive by Gordon from past the arc. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Bane. He's covered closely. Outside Williams. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's Morant. Here's Aldama. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan at courtside tournament. Their best
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Williams is out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's Porter at the 3, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Brown, the rim-rattling two-handed jam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gordon finds Murray. Now Jokic, he's covered by Clark. Porter passes to Murray. Inside. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Williams. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Rebound by Williams.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Clark outside. Shoots the 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Gordon against Jackson. Jokic inside. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Morant kicks to Clark. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Williams passes to Morant. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The kick out to Porter. Jokic against Morant. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Vince Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Morant drives in. Good D by Westbrook.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Porter finds Murray. Westbrook with it. Defended by Aldama. Westbrook with it. Nothing on the board. They set the pick. Back to Murray. Clock at 4. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Here's a look at some of the stats for John Morant.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Aldama passes to Morant. With the floater. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Westbrook. Jordan with a screen on Morant. Pops it up for Jordan. Can't finish off the lob. The Grizzlies trail by 7. In the corner, it's Payne. And just miss after miss right now.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Payne with the steal. Aldama with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. That one falls. Aldama's got his second bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Nuggets leading by 5. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Watson the screen. In the corner, Murray with it. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Nuggets, number 1.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball.
It's Morant missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Watson the screen. Pass to Strother. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
And that one's good. Morant.
Hey, guys, and he has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bane. Watson the screen. In the corner, Murray with it. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 18 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant against Westbrook, 13 feet away. Morant with another miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Watson the screen. Here's Murray. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Here's Edey and the powerful one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Westbrook. No scoring in this one. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 3. Williams' shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 9. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 21. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
The kick out to Porter. The three-pointer's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Good on the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. Jokic with the screen on Pippen. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Pass to Strawther. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Murray's checked in for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Russell Westbrook. Denver leading by 9. Jokic with the screen on Morant. And it's Murray penetrating. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 11 in the second half. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Down low, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
There's Porter with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Clark, the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Gordon dishes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Nuggets lead by 10. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The Grizzlies call timeout. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Jackson kicks to Bain. To the middle. Here's Morant. Misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. They're not giving him room to operate.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Morant.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Pass to Jokic. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Morant. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Morant's got 19 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. It's good from long range. 23 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Odd pass to Gordon, and there's another turnover by the Nuggets.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Clark finds Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Gordon with a screen on Clark. Jokic passes to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight
to the hoop.
Pass to Clark. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Buries it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. Do you know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Murray against Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Clark. Jokic with the steal. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Assist Nikola Jokic.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this